Spotlight on Maryland's investigation into squatters in the Baltimore area has also uncovered similar problems in other parts of the state. Gary Collins reports on what some call an unprecedented surge.
As we continue to receive calls, texts, and emails daily about unauthorized occupants or squatters taking over property throughout the state, we've wanted to speak to a law enforcement officer on the front line. Our team hit the road from Baltimore, south on I-95, to Maryland's second largest county.
Name is Sheriff John Carr, and I'm the sheriff of Prince George's County.
Sheriff, are instances of squatting in Prince George's County increasing?
Yes, from what we're seeing and some of the complaints that we're getting from our communities, some of our property owners, we are seeing a increase in complaints of squatting and actual individuals moving into homes that may be vacant or are in the process of being rented.
Sheriff Carr was a leading and one of the few law enforcement voices during the last Maryland General Assembly session demanding action against the state squatting epidemic.
You know, there have been several situations in which communities are complaining about some of the illegal activities, vehicles being parked inside of their communities, wild parties, drugs. We know that it possibly leads to human trafficking, so there are other issues that go along with this issue and problem of squatting.
Maryland State Senator Ron Watson, who represents a portion of Prince George's County, says he has a high-tech strategy to combat squatting and social media users making money by linking people to properties.
I plan to put a bill in place. It's going to be called the Maryland Blockchain-Based Real Property Title Pilot Program Act for 2026. Now, why blockchain? When blockchain came out, several years ago, many said it was a solution waiting for a problem. Well, guess what? We have a problem.
We asked Senator Watson how blockchain or encryption technology used commonly across computer networks to maintain transaction information in a secure way, like cryptocurrency, could solve Maryland's squatting epidemic.
We can use it to the point, if we take the time and grow this technology, where a sheriff, once a complaint comes in, they just have to go online and they have immutable truth, unimmutable truth, that who the owner is, and they can go and take immediate action. You see, so that would bypass the courts, but you have to get the courts on board to recognize that this is the way things have to work.
Meanwhile, back in Upper Marlboro at Sheriff Carr's office, we asked if Senator Watson's solution could make all the difference in curbing instances of squatting, related fraud, and associated criminal activity. Do you feel that technology could be the answer to combat a technology-driven problem?
I do. I really do believe that. I think technology needs to be used in this way, in this form and fashion, only because the more information we have as public servants, going out to that address, being able to, one, document, hey, this house is up for sale, or hey, this house has, just recently had an eviction. We're able to take that information and understand that, hey, here are the rightful owners. Here's who's supposed to be responsible for this property. And we're able to address it right then and there.
Sheriff Carr says his fight, until laws are modernized, will be focused on continuing to hold what he calls serial squatters accountable and finding ways to prosecute social media users fueling the problem.
And when we look at the squatters, they're trying to make money. They're also looking at ways in which they can benefit not only just themselves, but just a criminal enterprise. So I really believe that this is something that every lawmaker should be looking at.
Prince George's County Sheriff said almost daily complaints about squatting is stretching his agency of just a few dozen deputies thin in a county of almost 1 million residents. We'll keep pressing for answers. I'm Gary Collins with Spotlight on Maryland.